Hey guys, it's Sad and I'm back with another video. So today we have part 8 of our 175 card Pokemon PSA return. So let's get straight into it. If you haven't watched the other parts, I recommend going and starting with 1. There's going to be probably 10 altogether since I have 10 boxes. Did I not cut that all the way? I think I missed a spot. Happens when you look at the camera instead of actually looking at the box. All right, so there again should be about 19 cards in the box. And here we go with number 1. Number 1 is a holographic Arceus. This is a PSA 9 from the Platinum set. So if you already watched part 7, there was I think it was a lightning type Arceus. And it was AR6, I want to say. So they made several different kinds. This is AR3. You can see right here, the number is AR3. But it's a very nice card. This one got PSA 9. It's got some dust on the top, but we can just wipe that off. Little white spot. Yeah, white spot. And a white spot on the bottom. Both bottom corners. That's probably why it got a 9, but still a very nice card. Oops, let's put it up here. Card number 2 is another Arceus. This one also got PSA 9. This one is the fighting type or ground type. Some people call it ground type, some people call it fighting type. Looks like there's a swirl right there though. That's kind of cool. I didn't really check or notice if there was a swirl on the other one, but that one's pretty cool. I like the hollow part, how it's on those lines. It's kind of cool. This one's AR8. Maybe AR stands for Arceus. I really don't know. Maybe somebody could tell me down in the comments. I really don't know that. There's a couple white spots, not too many. So this might be dust. White spot on the top right. But yeah, very nice card. I like that swirl. That's pretty cool. Top center. All right, card number 3 is another Arceus. Surprise, surprise. I think there's 1 or 2 more. This one got PSA 8. This one is the metal type. AR9. I don't have all of them. Just about half, I guess. This one's got some scratches on it, you can see. Quite a few scratches across it, but they look like they're light, nothing too heavy. Except maybe one right there. And of course, a few more white spots than the 9s, like right there, and not really anything on the top. There's a white spot, but it's almost on the corner, but not quite. That's probably a piece of dust. Very nice. So I actually saw about a minute before I started doing this video that I got grades back on another order from PSA, but this is a 9 card order, so this is just a duplicate. This Arceus this is a duplicate of what we just saw. Got a nice swirl right there, but I just got grades back on a 9 card regular order. So there's some pretty nice stuff in there. So I'll be happy. I'm gonna look at the grades after this video. I'm really excited to see what those got. There's some really nice ones in there. Won't ruin it for you guys, but I kind of want to just to tell you. But all right, so this one is an EX Crystal Guardians Venusaur. This one got PSA 4. Why would this one get a 4? Let's see. Oh, that's why. It's got a crease right there. It may have another one somewhere. It's got some light scratches on the hollow, but nothing too crazy. And a lot of whitening on the borders, like it's been played with. So you can see the crease there. I think I see another one right here. Yeah, so it's got at least 2 creases. 2 little ones. And a lot of edge wear. A whole lot of edge wear. I think I know somebody that's going to want this card. Not naming any names. All right. Now we're getting into some really new stuff. This is a 2019. This one is a promo Blastoise. This one got a PSA 9. So in my opinion, anything that's new, for me, if I'm going to keep something new, it needs to be a 10. That's just me. Everybody's got their own preference, right? It's got a couple white spots. Promos are notoriously hard to grade just because I think the way that PSA puts them in those plastic shells when you buy them out of like a box, there'll be 4, 5, 6 packs in there, and then a promo card that's on display. Then you got to pop it out of that plastic. But this one is actually might be off center a little bit. That might be why it got a 9, but it's got 2 white spots on the top. Still a nice card. I think that one's kind of valuable too, more than you'd think for a 9. Okay, so now we're getting into some hidden fates. I know this one's got, if I remember correctly, this one's got a little bit of hidden fates in it. So this one's the Sizor. It's the SV72. And this one got a PSA 10. Very nice card. Hidden Fates is probably the most popular new set of all the sets from Pokemon. Maybe Evolutions. That one's pretty popular too. But I would probably, if I had to say, I'd say Hidden Fates is more popular. The most popular. Okay, so we have a PSA 9, Hidden Fates, Shrine of Punishment. This is a very nice card. But why would it get a 9? SV90. Got a lot of shiny vault. Oh, this one's got... What is that? If I can get it to focus. Piece of dirt. Corners are great. It's off center on the back, but not too much. They're a lot more lenient for off centering on the back than they are on the front. Let's look at the front centering again. The front centering is not bad, so that would be a 10 on centering. But maybe they just did it because of that piece of dirt. Strange. It could be some scratches or something, but it's kind of hard to tell on these textured cards. All right, now we have a PSA 9. I'll see if I can say this right. Solgaleo and Lunala from Cosmic Eclipse. This one's a secret rare. Very nice card. But again, it's a PSA 9. Has white spots, which is crazy because these cards are packed fresh. So they come from the factory with a white spot. I guess it was a dull blade or something that cut it. But kind of stinks when it's a packed fresh card, so you'd think it would be PSA 10, but it's not the case. Still a very nice card. I'm sure it's worth something. All right, so now we have a PSA 9 Mega Venusaur from Evolutions. So I was talking about Evolutions earlier. Which set? So tell me, question of the day. What do you think is the most popular new set? Is it Evolutions or is it Hidden Fates? Or could it be something that I didn't mention? Let me know what you think. Is it Hidden Fates or is it Evolutions? Well, I say new set. Evolutions is already 5 years old now. It's crazy. Yeah, this one got PSA 9. Why would it get a 9? Oh, I can tell you, look at the top. Surprised it got a 9 with that going on it. So the front is textured, right? You can feel that. If you can touch it with your finger, you can feel it. The texture looks like it carries over a little bit across the top on the back. So I'm surprised they gave that a 9. I've seen that before on other things, but they'll give it like a 3 or something. But yeah, you can kind of see it on the right. Yeah, and the left. And the bottom. So on all 4 borders, you can see that texture popping through. Strange. All right, so now we have a PSA 10. This is probably the most valuable card so far, but a PSA 10 Mega Charizard from Evolutions. Very nice card. Let's see if the texture... Yeah, sure enough, the texture pops through on this side too. So that can't be why Venusaur got a 9. It's got to be another reason. I do not know. But yeah, at least Charizard got a 10. So what do you think the next card will be? We just saw Venusaur, we just saw Charizard. The next one is, of course, Mega Blastoise. PSA 9. So if this one got a 10, I probably would keep it, since I like to keep most Blastoise cards that I get. Let's see if that texture pops through on the top. It looks like a little bit. On the top, at least. Huh, that's strange. You don't really see the texture, except for the top a little bit, but not near as much as those other 2 cards. And then this one still got a 9. Slightly off center. It's heavy on the right, but not enough to give it a less than a 10. These textured cards are really hard to tell on the surface. There could be something on the surface that is just really hard to see, because there's so much going on the artwork, and then it's textured, so it's next to impossible to really see what's going on. All right, so we have a PSA 10. This is a nice one, a Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. This one's not a shiny Charizard. That would be ridiculous money, but still a Charizard that's a 10. That's money all day right there. Very nice card. I'm not super into new stuff, but I mean, it's growing on me. I do like Hidden Fates. I like Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage also. Those are some pretty good sets in my opinion. So here we have a Sword and Shield. I believe this is base Sword and Shield, a full art Professor's Research Secret Rare. This one got a 10, so this is a nice, very nice card. Very nice card. You can see the different textures on it. So right now you can kind of see just glitter, but then if you hold it kind of like that, you see the bigger circles, I guess. That's pretty cool. And of course the back looks great. That's got great centering, by the way. Almost perfect centering. Couldn't really ask for much better than that. Very nice card. And we have, okay, so we had a Charizard holographic from Evolutions. This card is actually, this one has decent centering, but this card, if you look at the population on PSA's website, it is really hard to get a 10 in this card. So when a card is really hard to get a 10, the 10s tend to be worth a whole lot more than a 9. More than it would otherwise if it was a normal ratio of 9s to 10s, but this card does not have a normal ratio, and that's because the centering is almost always jacked up somewhere on the card. So this one's not too bad, but you can see the centering is still thin on the bottom versus the top. The 2 sides look pretty good. It's a little light on the right, but that would be why it would get a 9 and not a 10, but still worth a few $100. Not a bad card at all. All right, let's see, we have 4 left. And we have a PSA 9. This is a promo from Hidden Fates, the SM211 Charizard GX. So I actually sent off in a different bulk order. I sent off like 25 of these things, so I have tons of these things coming back. This one got a 9, unfortunately, but like I said before, promos are hard to get, harder than normal to get in a 10 because of, you know, they're usually damaged from being in that plastic shell. And this one's pretty off center too. The left is heavy. On the back too, wow, it's pretty bad on the back. But I would say some form of centering, maybe a combination of the front and the back, but that would be why it got a 9. Put you right there. And now we have, this one's a really nice card. This one's worth a few $100s, I believe, but it's a PSA 10 Cynthia and Caitlin Cosmic Eclipse. I was starting to say Caitlin instead of Cynthia, but this is a full art from Cosmic Eclipse. A very nice card. Very, very nice. I like the rainbow, that's pretty cool. Makes it fun to look at. And actually, one other thing, if you look up, it's kind of funny that the full art trainer cards, the ones that are female are worth a lot more than the ones that are male, generally speaking. So if you look up female full art trainers, they're usually worth a lot more than various male full art trainers. So here we have a PSA 10 Garchomp from Hidden Fates. This one is an SV, number SV40. But this is a very nice card. I want to start collecting, I have a few, but I want to start collecting PSA 10 shiny cards from Hidden Fates. It'll probably take a while to collect all those. And I have tons more at PSA, probably at least 200 more at PSA. So that'll put a dent in my collection goal. But still, very nice card. Garchomp. All right, and then the last card that we have is a PSA 10 Magneton from Hidden Fates. This one is a nice one as well. I think I sent off 2 Magnetons, so we'll see what the other one got. Guess we'll have to wait for the next video because this is the last one from that box. But this is SV28 from Hidden Fates. Again, I like to look at that rainbow. You move the card around, you see different colors. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. All right, guys, so if you liked what you saw today, this is, like I said, this is part 8. So there's 7 others before this that you need to go see, and there'll be a couple more after this. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.